Hi guys, welcome to Darren's Creative Corner, and today is another evolution of the poster. So this is what I've done so far. You're going to see me transfer what I've got here from paper to canvas, and this is A2 as well, so you get to see that in action. But then, of course, you get to see me, well, you won't get to see me throw this up, but of course, pen straight through, so not only do I have to chuck this bit out, but I have to chuck up the bit that's behind it. The next time I'll use colouring pencils and not felt tip pens. But this is what I picked up a little while ago, the other day actually. It's an A2 canvas. Got them little bits there as well, which you can just attach to your picture. So I'll just get this opened up, and then I'll get to put my bits on here. Now, part of me wants to turn this into an actual picture. With all the bits around it, with all the shows that make it up. Problem now is, try not. It poses a few challenges. One of them is I don't rip the canvas. I don't think this is going to be able to rip that easily. It's much thicker than its paper, so hopefully nothing should soak through. But of course, with that in mind, we've got 8 of these. Eight of these corner pieces, so you then just try and slip that in. Like that. I think in this case, I'm just going to try something a moment. They go in like that. I say that and I struggle to get it in. I think these give extra support. I'll have to have a look at those because I'll have to deal with them later because I'm wasting time, but I just want to make sure that they'll work. I'll have to have a look at that. Yeah, this is going to be fun. So what we'll do is I'll deal with them later. I'm just going to start writing on here. I've got a bit of a mark on there already. Well, I'm definitely committed to doing a picture. And the best way to go about that would be the following. I'm going to set up. I think it might have been a better idea to use the table. Start with the animation corner. Yeah, I think this needs to be a bit thicker because it needs to be a bit bigger. And I'll show you what I've done once I've written it down. So that's what we've got here. I've got a bit of a dent in my canvas. Yeah, just trying to remember how to spell Croeso, because Cardiff Corner, it's obviously going to be in Wales. DMC neighbourhood set in Cardiff. Croeso. Just trying to think. Alexa, how do you spell Croeso?
Good morning, Darren. Sorry, I didn't catch that. What would you like me to spell?
Croeso.
Croissant is spelled C.
Alexa, stop. Right, we'll try this then. Alexa, say welcome in Welsh.
Welcome in Welsh is Croeso.
Yeah, I thought it was. Because I need to write it down in Welsh. Crossing. Gaerdydd. Alexa, say Cardiff Corner in Welsh.
Cardiff Corner in Welsh is
Cornel Caerdydd.
Oh, I've got them round the wrong way. I've put Guideheath Cornell. That's what I've put. Guideheath Cornell. That's the train station. That's the train station sign for Cardiff Corner. We have 2 platforms. I'll put platform number there, platform 1. And we want the Cardiff Corner for the DMC neighbourhood. Oh, I think I've written that a bit. I've made that a bit too small, so one thing my art teacher taught me to do if I got a bit hasty was add a little bit at the end, so you end up with something like that. And we also want, I was going to put a train in platform 1 and Withwick Cornell. But what we could do here put the show in instead. Put the show there instead. And that's what it would look like there. I just think I ought to make a colouring of that because I've got a smudge on the canvas. It's a small mark, mind you, but if you colour it over with, I'd say, some green, that should cover it up. But I also have the idea of doing something. If I do something for Creative Corner, Next, I shall put that I need to make that a bit bigger. Yeah, I need to make that a lot bigger. And I need to make that one black as well. Like that. Although I've noticed that the felt tip is starting to show through. It's not too much of an issue. I think let's balance it off with a lighter colour. I think this will work. And then I'll colour that in as well. And then I then also think that I should do this as a form of calligraphy. As such, so, oops, try not to drop the camera. Something like that. And I've put a little something in front of that, or put a little something behind it even, so you know what we've got. Yeah, that'll do it. So how's that for creative? Oops, how's that for creative? And then I'll do a different colour for corner. Didn't want to do that. One thing you got to be careful of is making sure that when you link pen lids into each other is to make sure that it don't both come off at the same time. And then we'll go I think in this case I might want to just try and bold that out because I've gone for a light blue. The only way that I can get it to stick out. Like that. It's the best way I can get that to stick up. And then what we do, I'm trying to work up that. Now this is where I go horribly wrong. No, that's not the one I'm after. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I've gone over the... I think I might need to get another canvas. Like this carries on because I've just gone over the lettering. It just happened. My Sharpies would have gone through. Just colour this bit in. This is my take on a hill. That's my take on a hill. Try and be creative at the same time. Don't think colouring in with felt tips on a canvas is a good idea now that I come to think about it. Although it's working wonders for me at the moment. It says working wonders. It's going alright for me at the moment. But I just worry that my pens are going to run out. Whoops, I've gone over the line twice. But you see, you'll see what I'm trying to do. I'm nearly there. So I'm almost there. One thing I do worry about at the moment, also apart from having my pens run out, but also it's having the felt tip soak through the canvas. But at least I got rid of that mark just by colouring over it. Always a good thing to start at the bottom when it comes to a canvas. Now, what do you think of that for a creative corner? It's I mean, more will get added to it, of course. Yes. Yeah. And then just take care of that. And then I've coloured that bit in on the side as well. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. More will get added to the canvas as we go along. In the meantime, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.